Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm doing something that is very highly requested. Like you can see it in my comments, DMs, and all of that. I'm finally showing you guys how I edit my pictures. I wasn't like holding back. I was just trying to make sure that I have like a set way on like how to edit my pictures and like specific like tips and like exactly how I do it, and I think I've mastered it. Like I've been doing pretty much the same thing, and so yeah, I'm basically just gonna show you guys that. But before we get into the video, you guys are wondering where this hair is from. It's from Africanmall, and I'll put their info down below and like the link to this hair too. I did get some questions about it, and this is their honey blonde wig, that's what they call it, and it's 150 density and a 13x4 frontal. This color is really cute. It kind of looks like Kylie's like hair right now, like Kylie Jenner. I feel like her hair is really similar to this color. It's giving me like 2000s kind of 90s like highlights. It's really cute. I was scared the color would like not look good on my skin tone, but it actually looks nice. So I just like put it up like this. They sent me 24 inches and it's super long. The hair is really soft. I just got like a bit of tangles sometimes. I have to keep a brush with me at all times just in case, but the quality of the hair, like it feels good. That's how I can explain it. Like when you straighten it, it doesn't start to burn up like some wigs. Yeah, I really don't have anything to say. That like the lace tends to be really light. Like I don't know how I got it to work. It is transparent lace, but I had to put a lot of like darker colors onto the lace so it can match me. But overall, this hair is really pretty. And yeah, I'll put the link to this hair down below. So enough of me rambling. Let's just get right into the video. So I got my screen recording on, and I put like all the apps that I use to like edit on one page, so the last page. And the ones that I really like to use, like the ones I use almost all the time, is Facetune 2 and 1998 Cam. And lately I've been using KiraKira Plus like pretty often. It gives it like a cute effect. But then the other ones that I have is Superimpose X, and that one is good for like thumbnails, or if you want to do like Photoshop type of edits like Adobe Photoshop but on your phone. Superimpose X is good for that. And then Snapseed, it just has like one feature that I like to use sometimes, so I'll show you guys that. And then I haven't used Cam yet, I just have it there, not sure why. So I have the picture up already on Facetune 2, and I love to use Facetune 2 first. I did pay for all the features, so I have everything unlocked. I do recommend using it if you want to take like your editing seriously. It does make a difference, but if not, it's totally fine. I'll show you which ones are available like without paying and which ones are when you pay. Okay, so I have the picture up, and this one is my recent, but I just want to show you guys how I edited it. I'll just do the exact same thing that I did. The first one is Retouch. I'm just gonna tap that. And I like to start off with smooth, not smoother. Smoother is when you unlock all the features, but you will get smooth on like the normal one. So let me just zoom on my face. My skin is, you know, acting pretty well, but I have this one pimple right here, so I'm just gonna smooth that out. And I don't want to do too much because it's far. And then I like to smooth on the side of my nose, and that right there. First is okay. And then I also like to smooth like if my lace is showing. Sometimes that happens in pictures, but I'm just gonna smooth over that. But I don't think there's anything else I have to really smooth. I like everything else. Oh, and I didn't shave my legs, so I'm just gonna smooth that. I haven't shaved my legs, okay? It's quarantine, like where am I going? Who's gonna see my legs, you know? Let me just hibernate. And then I like to smooth. The smooth is good. Smoother is like super dramatic. Like I'll show you guys. Like if I wanted to smooth this part, it just completely like smooths it, but I don't really like that. So I'm not going to use smoother, but I am going to use whiten now, and I like to whiten a bit on my eyes because the sun does make them look yellow sometimes. So I just go over like the white parts, and then you can't really see too much of a difference, but let me do before and after. Wait. Like I'll go to 56. You can kind of see a difference. It just makes me feel better, okay? And then I like to like whiten everything else in the back, so I'm gonna start with the ground. And then my shoes can get in it too. then also the background. I'll just go over that. It just brings the focus onto me, and then it kind of like goes with all my pictures. Like I've been trying to make sure everything kind of looks the same so I can have like a theme. And I'm just gonna go before and after. You guys can see the difference. I'm just like the focus now. I don't know, everything just looks cohesive on my feed. And then I like to go to details. I'm gonna go over my dress. You can see like that brought the detailing out, and I just leave it at 50, but it just like pops out more. And then I go over my eyes, my lips, and then maybe my hair, so it doesn't get lost in the sauce. And yeah, that's pretty much it for details. I'm not gonna use glow. Conceal I could. Let me just see. A little bit. It does work sometimes. And I don't really go all the way to 100. Yeah, I just leave it at 70 where it's at. And then lastly, on this, I like to use the Vibrance, and I first just put it all over like where I am. And then I bring it down to about like 10 maybe. 13 looks good. Yeah, so 13, and that's the basics. Now I like to go and play with, I go to edit. So edit is towards the end. Where is it? Yeah, edit here, and the brightness, I put it up just a bit. I like to play with it. Okay, I'll do 28, and then I like to bring the color out. Not too much because we did the Vibrance. Let's do 10, or okay, 12, whatever. And then shadows, I like to do the shadow. It makes a difference to me. Okay, 35 looks good. So you guys can see. It just makes a slight difference, but not too much. And then you could do the others if you need to, but this is just like how I do it all the time. And now I'm going to go on to, where is it? Okay, patch. Patch you do have to unlock, but I highly recommend it if you want to like get rid of things. It actually does a really good job. So I like to do vanish, and you guys can see I have these like pieces, and you just go over it and boom, it disappears. It's pretty wild. I don't know, my hair was just flying that day, so this really helps to get rid of it. This one right here, I don't know how this works, but it just like completely gets rid of it. And then I have these little flyaways here. This area right here. Boom. I know it looks weird, but from afar it looks like super smooth and perfect, and that's all I needed to vanish. Next, I like to go into paint, and my face looks pretty like well defined in this picture, but I do tone, and then this red color, like the third one, and I just put it where my blush usually goes. I know it looks rough, but you'll see what I'm doing. And then I go far and I put it down, and I usually do like really low numbers. 7. Yeah, it's like a slight difference, you see. Before, after, before. It does something for me, okay? And then I like to highlight under my eyes, and this yellow tone right here. Let's see if there's a difference. Can't really see the difference, but I like just to put under my eyes. Here, you can go like this so I can just show you where I have the paint feature. Like that. And now, let me put that down to 10. This is before, here's after. It just brings like the blush out. Let me go lower, actually, 8. That's perfect. So yeah, and that's all I do on here. And that is pretty much it for Facetune. And I'm just gonna go and save. So I saved that, and now I go to 1998 cam, and it always, like, as soon as you open the app, like it puts the date. If you guys want the date, you can leave it, but I personally don't like it, so I'm gonna do no date. And I love this app. Like, it just makes my pictures look even more better. So the cool thing about this app is you can save your own like personal filter like setting. So it's the last one, actually not the last one, so before the T there's like this one right here, and this is all of like the presets that I have. So lately I've been using this one, like the heart. I don't know, you can like write whatever you want. So I had this preset, and these are all like the filters that I chose. So I'm just gonna show you like how the app is. Here it is without any presets. Let me get rid of the date. And so the filter, Vintage V2, like you can already see like how pretty that looks. And you can make it like super filmy or not that much. And I usually like to stay in the lower numbers. So like 20, and then V3 is also really nice. It's just a bit more warmer. But again, you get what I mean. Really nice. And then the next part of it is the light leaks, and so I sometimes like to use this. So L1 is what I like to use, and you can pick the hue. Let me just put the intensity up so you can see what I mean. And look, like it gives you like a light leak. It looks like a really pretty like film picture. And I've been using like purple lately, so like around 60s. But yeah, that's something I like to use as well. I'll just put this low. And then it has like a dust feature, so it can like it like puts like speckles or specks of like dust on your picture, just to give it like, I don't know, something. But you can see what I mean. I just put the intensity really high, and you can pick how you want the dust and everything, so it's super cool. And you have the date, and then here you can do a 3D effect, and look at this. It makes it look like 3D. It's super cool. I'll just put everything high just to show you guys. And then the brightness, of course, I usually like do low brightness on this app because I've already like edited that part on Facetune. And then the contrast, of course, you can play with that. Saturation, I usually put like 2, like up to 2 or 3 for the saturation. I just put 7 for now. And vibrance also, I like to do the same thing. It just brings out like the warmth in my pictures. Exposure, I don't really play with. Fade, I can sometimes. Like you see, it makes it look like a film picture again. I've used it a couple times. And then I can play with warmth. I usually do less warmth. Or if the picture's too cool tone, I'll put more warmth. I'll just leave that more. And then this is the part where it really makes a difference. I go into sharpen, and I usually go up to like 15. And you will see a huge difference on your Instagram pictures. Instagram likes to play with your pictures, and it like lowers the quality sometimes. So I sharpen the photo up to 15, and then I add grain, and I usually go up to 5. Okay, let's just do 6 for now. And that's what I usually like to do. So this looks like one of my presets, but I'll just show you guys one of my presets. Oh, if you want to save a preset, so this is like the edit that I've done, and then I just click this little add button right here, and I can just like write whatever I want, and you can just save the preset like that. But I like this one right here, this heart one. That's what I've been using recently, and then I just click save, and boom, here's the picture. You can see like the sharpness, like it was really evident, and the colors look really nice. And yeah, that's pretty much what I do. And then I'll just take it straight to Instagram and post. And then KiraKira plus, so here's the picture, and there's this like little sparkle button in the top right corner, and you can control like how bright you want the, I guess, sparkles. I usually leave it in the middle, and you can swipe, and that's where it gives you the different, I guess, filters. And what I've been using is Twinkle, and I just leave it on the 5, and then you can click save KiraKira photo. It's just the picture, like the picture with like the sparkles. But then if you click KiraKira video, it's just like a video of the sparkles shining, but I usually just leave it like this. That's basically what I did for one of my recent posts. You can check it out on my Instagram. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys about this one feature I like to use on Snapseed. So here's the picture that we just edited, and then I like to go into tools, and it's called expand. And basically you can expand your photo. Like it's going to take, like, it's probably not gonna look the best on here, but you can like pull it back as far as you want. Oh, it's actually working. What the heck? Okay, maybe not this door, because that door is messing it up. But if the background is like one color, this is gonna work perfectly. Like you can see, I just made it higher, pull it to the side, and it just like expanded the photo. And if I click save, look at that, it just expanded the photo. It'll look more perfect if it's like one color in the back instead of this, but that's another feature that I like to use sometimes. But yeah, that is pretty much it. That is what I use for my pictures, and I hope that answered your guys' questions, and I hope you guys learned something new. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below or like DM me on Instagram if you want, and follow me on Instagram at _Delizzle, and my Twitter is also _Delizzle. And yeah, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and make sure you comment below what other types of videos you guys would like to see, and subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.